here. Hope everyone is well. Will Bitcoin get to 100K by the end of the week? Well, I think it's going to be, we have a lot of resistance up at the 95K range. Once we bust through that, which will not be an easy feat, as you can tell, we keep going against the 94 or 900 area and bouncing back down to 93. Excuse the wind. It's windy as all hell. We do have some shorts above us, so we'll see how those liquidations go. But there should be some serious resistance at 100K. I mean, just mentally. Right? I'm not buying it at 100K. You guys aren't buying it at 100K. At least I wouldn't advise it. But institutions will, ETFs will, options will. We're getting a lot of momentum from that, from the ETF options. More will join that party for the push. So money is concentrated still on that and some of your other alts. We have NVIDIA earnings coming out. That's a big deal. And like I've been telling you for months, if it gets to expectations, that could be a sell-off. It has to outdo expectations. If it's lower than expectations, major crash, in my view. I could be wrong. But it should be a major, major crash of NVIDIA and all your AI alts. Because let's take a lot of your DeepIn projects in the AI space are not, looking exceptionally well. I mean, NEAR is down, AIOZ is up 1%, not able to keep above that 90 cent area. And when you have a diversified portfolio, a lot of the stuff that you would assume would move aren't. And then ones that you've been sitting on that have been dead and down for a while are moving, like SPA for me, Polyswarm that I sold on the 3rd of July, regret it. I had hundreds of thousands of that. I've been telling you guys about that for a long time, like the tokenomics, like what they do. It'll get its run. I was well under a penny, but I sold out of it. I explained why I did that, why I made all those sells. I still think Stacks was a good sell. I think that's kind of, that whole narrative is over. It'll do well, but that had its run, and the runes and all that, ordinals, nah. No one's building on Bitcoin at this point. Everything has its turn, every narrative, as we all know. XRP taking a huge breather. I'm okay with that. I'd love to see it keep going. But for it to have some strength at $1.10, you have all your naysayers. I was a naysayer, even though I'm a huge holder. But I mean, everyone who hates XRP said, it'll go up to $1 and right back down to 50 cents. Well, they're wrong. I was wrong. I mean, I knew we would eventually get above $1 or $2, but I didn't think we'd have this much strength. And the only reason we do is because of the administration and because of what's going on with the SEC, with Gary Gensler. My hands are free, so this may be a short stream. Buying, so I've been accumulating more Moonwell. My average buy-in now went well below 3 cents to now around 4 cents. I'm okay. Moonwell is, its run is over for now. Completely over. The narrative is gone on that, meaning the hype. The volume's 5.5 million. The narrative is dead on that right now. No big deal. So you accumulate if you believe in it now, which I haven't. I could have just waited and not, but no, I'm accumulating more. I've got tens of thousands more for the next run up. You're not guaranteed that that'll happen. I believe it will, right? I'm not buying something because I think it's going to go down or stay stagnant forever. But that's how it will go. Everything has its turn. Take Cardano, XRP. They're going up, but they're just staying still now. They don't have the power to keep moving up because you have a ton of people getting out, taking profits. So after all this time, you have Ripple probably selling a crap load on us to keep their company afloat. Though they have good news, with Cardano and everything. We'll see what that happens. We'll see if Brad's actually meeting with the administration. I don't believe he's a liar, so I think that's a great thing. We'd love to have Ripple's involvement. I've always, I was never, when I got into crypto, I was never into the whole cyberpunk thing and the decentralization thing. I knew that would never work, and it didn't. I knew that it's a nice way to think of it. You know, you could be a punk musician. That's kind of like what crypto was supposed to be, but that's not going to work in the world. I always knew for it to be successful, institutions have to get involved. Everyone hated Ripple when I'm like, because they worked within the system. Idiots like George and many people probably on here, no worries. You're not an idiot for thinking that. But you cannot, if you want to be a successful investor, let's say you're a gambler. This is a perfect example. And you love your team. Let's say it's the Green Bay Packers. But you're a degenerate gambler. And you know they're going to play whoever, San Francisco, whoever. And you know that team is going to destroy the Packers, your team. But your conviction and love is so strong that you don't care. You could never bet against them. So you double down and you put in as much money as you can on the Packers for the dream. And you lose because it's all about your heart. Same thing with these communities in crypto. That's not what's going to make you money, being in love with the project. See, thinking XRP or Cardano is going to go to $100. It will never. And I'm a holder of both. Never, ever happen. It can't. If our market cap gets to like 50 trillion, sure, it could happen. That's not happening. Not right now. Not in my lifetime. If Ripple comes in and burns 30 billion, sure, then it can happen. Not at 40, 50, 36 billion, whatever the hell they have right now. 50 billion supply. Can't happen. My point is, you can love a project, but if no one else does, and there's no one's going to be investing in it, well, you can love it all the way to the poorhouse. That's not what's going to make you money. Welcome, brothers and sisters. So, any questions, please ask. So it's good to have your heart into something, but you invest in with your mind, not your heart. That's how you will make money. That's when you're going to know what to sell, right? My heart told me, damn Ripple, damn Cardano, you've been killing me for years, even though it's not necessarily Ripple's fault. Cardano is, yes. Ripple's not so much because they just got their asses kicked by the SEC. But I always knew it. They played with the banks. They tried, that's over, you know, the whole cross-border stuff. They're pivoting. They have to, because everyone can do that now, cheaper and faster. They'll work with banks. And because they did that, everyone got mad and they didn't like it. I said, well, you hedge yourself. You work with the decentralized stuff like whatever, Solana, Cardano, but you also spread and hedge with something that works within the system, XRP, right? I hope that makes sense. But that's how you guys will do incredible. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Welcome. Please subscribe if you're new. Ask me anything. Here to help. Ando. You know, George from CryptoZar sucks. I don't like Ando. They work with governments and this and that. I don't like ADA. They do, you know. You're not into it. Well, that is killing his subscribers. I told my subscribers, my community, to buy Ando at 21 cents. Why? Because they're doing something very unique. Goldfinch doing something unique. Goldfinch sucks. I own a bunch of it, but they suck because of their team, and I won't go into it, but their tokenomics are great. Maple is okay, but their tokenomics are great. That's why Maple's the leader, market cap-wise or price-wise. Because it's got such a small circulating supply, it moves extremely quick. Ando, totally into the system, number one leader, but their supply sucks. They're going to be 10 billion one day. That's horrible for us. But right now, you take advantage of it. And everyone says Ando's going to be this. And, you know, if you listen to BitBoy at all, it's like Mr. X. There's no such thing as a Mr. X. It's called Chat, you know, or whoever he's living with now. Or it's his, you know, figment of his imagination. All that's going on there is Ando's working within the system. So they'll be the leaders for now. But because of their tokenomics, the price is somewhat, suppressed. You know, it's below $1 again. With all the utility it supposedly has, it should be at $5, $6, $7, $10. If it had a 5 million, a 20 million circulating supply, unlike a billion, more than a billion, it would be, right? And we have, another billion plus tokens coming out in a couple months. If we're doing really well, then it won't have an impact. Don't let that discourage you. If we're very bearish by then, which I can't see why we would be, then it'll have a major impact. Token supply releases have a bigger impact in a true bear market, like AMP. AMP released, it got killed from all-time highs all the way down to 0.00013 of a penny, and then they released another 40-some billion tokens. That's screwed. That screwed me. And I see everyone on X saying, "Oh, AMP to $100, AMP to this." That will never happen with an 80 billion token supply. And I try commenting on there. I'm new to X, saying, "Guys, come to my channel. I will explain to you that this will never happen. Don't put any more money into it." AMP could definitely get to 1, 2, 3 pennies. It could go past that, maybe. Just because people who get into the market, retail is not here, will start. They're not going to buy Bitcoin at 100K. They're not going to buy Ethereum when it's 4 or 5K. No. If they want to do on Coinbase, if they want to go on Kraken, they're not even going to buy memes. They're going to buy little stuff like ADA at $1.50 at that point, maybe. They're going to buy XRP because they've heard about it so much. XRP is going to be all over the, I don't know about the news, but it will be, discussed heavily. They're going to buy little projects that are a penny or fractions of a penny just because they don't know better. Now, I own a bunch of those, and some of their tokenomics are fine. Polyswarm, 1.8 billion. Polyswarm has, which is a high-risk token, it has a token supply of Ondo, and it'll have less when all total supply is out. So theoretically, it could get to $1 if it gets wind. And in a true bull market, you'll see, your portfolio switch and switch, meaning everything has its turn. Right now, I would say if you had $20,000 to invest and you wanted to risk that for, $4,000 or to make $4,000 or $5,000, not double it, Ethereum's an easy one. Because Ethereum's going to get to $4,000. You put 20 grand in that, you'll sell it at $4,000, sell it at 4,300, because it could do it very quick. It's pretty suppressed. It's a very safe, easy investment. I don't know if you're going to double your money. You're supposed to. But everything's, really going on Solana instead of ETH. But ETH is going nowhere. It's not going anywhere in price right now, too, but it will. It will. You have to look at all these suppressed projects right now that are not back to the highs. And these are good projects and some shitty ones that I'm in. Higher risk. But these good projects that had a huge run up, a nice run up, and have been down ever since March, April. What are they? Near has not gotten back to almost $10. Proppy. Proppy is hanging strong now at $1.41. When things were taking a hit, Proppy got a little juice in it, went up, 0.20 cents, It moves in fractions of a penny. Avalanche, $34? How is that not $50, $60? That is crazy. With everything that's going on in Avalanche, it's nuts. That's why I have a bunch of it. At $20. I was buying it on these lows because I know a new Avalanche is just a no-brainer. It'll at least double, right? That would be $40. If it doesn't get to $150, $200 in a true alt bull market, shame on me. I believe it will. That's why I'm in it. Injective had such a huge run-up, staying stagnant between $23 and $25. I mean, it had its time at $16, $17, $18. That's where I did my major accumulation. My buy-in was at, where Avalanche is at $37. But because I DCA'd so much at $16, $17, $18, $20, that's my buy-in now. Howie OZ is not at, $2, $1.50, along with Fetch makes no sense. None of these are back up to where they were. Benki. Moonwell is just hanging. Axelar, how's that not back to $2? Cardano, what can I say? 83 cents. Very good. It's holding strong. It took a dip. Probably would have been a good buy yesterday at 72 cents. Beginning of the week, it was at 54 cents. Everything has its turn. And if that could stay strong here, get to be the little brother of XRP, meaning, okay, XRP is at $1.10. Cardano's at $1.02. We'll take that. Let them run somewhat parallel. And if you look at something like Metis, that's an indicator of Ethereum as well. So if Ethereum does extremely well, if that has a pop up to 4,000, Metis DAO will do very well. It's at $43. Look at the tokenomics on that. It'll do very well. Hi, Akash. Yeah, I wish I would have bought Akash at $2 when C90 was gonna. It's doubled. Getting a little heavy in that deep in space, but that's okay. Like Shadow Token, I got killed on. Velodrome, I mean, that's just been a dud. I'm set on that. I would highly recommend, it could shoot up to, if it gets a narrative to, 20, 30, 40 cents, no problem. I would be very careful with that. It is not parallel to Aerodrome at all anymore. And I can't say it's been in an accumulation zone because the volume's so light. So be very careful with Velodrome. I'm not adding to it. I haven't for quite some time, but I have, I think 100,000. Hope you're doing well, Akash. Cody, another one, below 10 cents. That should be, it got up to like 27, 30 cents. Why is it not back up there? Say, 47 cents. Illuvium, how is that not back to $1? How is a Quant not back to $1.50? 150, that is. Aave, how is Aave not at $250? One of my big gambles, SparX, SPA. I own well under a penny. It moved yesterday above a penny. When I say things, penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, those are high risk. Those are my meme coins. If they have lower supply, 1 million, 2 million, they could have a good run up. Or in a bull run, they might just double. That's the truth. Remember that when you put money into these things. Polygon, which I'm not a fan of. I don't advise buying. They'll do well probably, but I don't advise any L2s at all. Welcome, brothers and sisters. I think the L2 narrative is a tough one. It could come back strong, but why would it? If the hype isn't Ethereum, it's all on Solana. It's, on Sui. That is not something where you want to be putting your hard-earned money in, is L2s. Like I said, they can do extremely well. Arbitrum, Optimism, all that stuff. If Optimism does incredible, which I hope it does, Velodrome will. But that was the lagger. That was, it in the run that we had months and months, seems like forever ago, Aerodrome was the winner. Sui was the winner over Say. Doesn't mean it's not going to outdo it, but right now it's just in the nothing zone, right? You always look at the volume, always look at what people are talking about. Say is not it. I've bought more. I bought more yesterday. I bought more Axelar yesterday. Definitely bought a lot more Moonwell. Because I firmly believe, if I double Moonwell from here, it's not bad. But I think if something gets going, I'll get 20, 30 cents out of it. If it does really well, I believe I'll get $1 out of it. And I will have no complaints. Tia, Celestia, that had its run. Will it get back up to $20? I'm in at $11. It went up strong. It looked great. The narrative is over for that. It's going elsewhere. So most of your portfolio is just not doing much, and that's okay. The concentration right now is us. There's no retail here. People pushing up Bitcoin and everything is really institutional, the ETFs and everything, and then some whales and some miners. There's a battle between that. The shorts and the longs, they're just battling it out to stay below. There's a huge battle to stay below 95K because of liquidation squeezes. Hi, Ginger. Look at all that food. Yeah, look at all that because I'm vegan. Yes, I eat grass. That's all I eat, and gravel. Welcome, Ginger. It's true. That's all I eat. So, yeah, that was my breakfast. That's my lunch, and this gravel will be my dinner. If you're new here, comment anything I can help you with, whether it's crypto, health. Let me know. Financial freedom, other than crypto? Sure. I've been doing this a long time. Looking for a new job? Want some career advice? That's what I do in regards to, not what I do for a living, but I try helping people where I can get to the next level in life. Yes. So, things are just stagnant right now. Really, the battle's with Bitcoin. That's okay. Let them battle it out. If the shorts win, you will definitely see most of your alts go down. But some of them, that's when the XRP or Cardano or, even Moonwell or something odd in your portfolio gets wind, right? That's when you're seeing Proppy right now. Proppy had the sales, and then it got back down to $1.30. And really, that's going up when everything else is going down. And that's taking a big breather. Let's see the volume on that. Volume on Proppy is, 4.5 billion. That's down 19%. But look at the circulating supply, and total supply is 100 million. That's wonderful. No reason Proppy should not be at $20 in a bull run. Not saying right now, but if our RWA really comes strong, not just the institutional side, meaning Ondo and Maple and Goldfinch, you will see Proppy, because it'll move fast. It moves extremely fast. Anything with 100 million or less circulating supply moves extremely fast. When it went from 80 cents to $2, the volume wasn't even that large. It was maybe 20 million. 20 million. Could you imagine if it got the volume like other crap coins? Let's say AMP, even when it barely moves, when it when you do billions, like 1-2 billion, it barely moves. If it got 500 million Proppy in one day, it would go to $10, or at least $5. So you have to look at all these plays, and now is the time, I believe, in my opinion. We've been on the sidelines. Many people have. I haven't, but I'm always on the sidelines. But I'm picking what I want to do, is to jump in. DCA, because we could be in this little tight zone for a bit, or next leg up. But remember, as Bitcoin struggles to get above 95, and then we're going to struggle hard at 100K. We might blow past 100K, like to 101K, 102, and they get brought down pretty hard. That's just my thought. I don't know that as the word of God. But it's a big psychological level. Very big. But once Bitcoin hits 100K, let's say it goes to 100K and boom, right back down to 97, 96. Where will you see that? Well, you're going to see it all over the news. You're going to see it all over every station. You're going to hear it wherever. All over YouTube, all over X, all over everywhere. And you might say, yeah, so what? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That's when you start getting the phone calls, the texts. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Hey, I haven't talked to you for 3 years. How's it going? What's new with your life? Oh, yeah, what's good? You still into that Bitcoin? Yeah, I guess I should have bought it at 15,000 like you told me to. Oh, I guess I should have bought it at 3,000 like you told me to. What are your thoughts? How do I do that? Are you making money in crypto? Right, you're going to start getting that. Then you can start getting a little excited. Well, we're excited now, but a little more excited. Then okay, and do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Help them. because guess what? You help them. They start talking shit about it. Oh yeah, I got into Bitcoin, or I bought ADA at 80 cents, starts talking about it, and people they're talking to are like, well, what the hell is an ADA? What's a Ondo? Oh, it's crypto. Crypto, that's a scam. No. Look at my Coinbase account. Look at my Kraken account. Holy shit. Can you help me? And there we go. That, my friends, equals retail. That, my friends and brothers and sisters, equals FOMO, which equals volume. Right? As I've been saying for almost a year, once we get through 85,000, once volume is continuously above 180 billion a day, which it has been, we're here. Why this significantly happened is because of supposedly, and he's doing the right moves, some moves. I mean, bringing Dr. Oz on your frickin' administration is pretty mental. But at least he's going to have to answer to RFK. But, really, a TV doctor, a heart surgeon that's full of shit, a quack, well, whatever. But because he's pro crypto, as far as we know, that's why we're killing it. The options on ETFs, that's why we're killing it. BlackRock, that's why we're killing it. And people are saying we're decoupled. I was listening to George saying we're decoupled from the equities market. We are not. We will never get below $100,000 again. He said we're not even there yet, right? I agree that a lot of these people will be in for the long hauls. They won't care about price like the sailors and all that. The majority of people will sell. The majority of people are not going to be extreme long-term holders in Bitcoin. We are. I've had Bitcoin for 100 years. I'm not selling it. I might sell a little bit at the top, and I'll buy it back lower in a bear market. But I'm not selling this stuff. I have it $3,000, $8,000. No way. Yes. So you guys are quiet. What can I help with? What can I help with? The moral of the story, and you guys all know the plan, is having dry powder. You're all in. You're in early. I see all of you on other people's shows, streams. We're going to be the winners. And you're not going to be a winner if you don't sell. But we got a long time for that. But there's nothing wrong with taking profits along the way. You'll never regret it. When you take profits, take out taxes, take out some profits as well. Don't just throw it back into the market. If you make $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, 30% comes out for taxes. Take that out for taxes. Maybe even a little more. If it's, we're talking big numbers, take out 40% for taxes. Take out another 10 or 20% for profits, or the whole thing. And if you want to reinvest 20, 30%, depending on how much money it is. Always sell. We don't want to be having this discussion in a couple years and everyone's down in the dumps. Oh, I wish I sold. So you sell something you bought at $1 and you sell it at $5 and it goes to $10 or $20. So what? I've been doing that my whole career. I'm 52. It's okay. You left money on the table, but guess what? You're still a winner. You're still a winner. That's why we're in this. But we don't want to be chasing the dragon either. Meaning, you're in something, you sell it to get into this that's moving and that moves. And then you get out of it and get it. You constantly are like a pinball machine, getting in, out, in, out, in, out. If you're trading, that's one thing. I can't help you on that. You got other channels who you can copy trade and all that, and Discovery Crypto and Ran and BitBoy, they can all scam you over there. Good luck on that, but that's not my world anymore. Long time ago. But I would never bring a community into that because, God forbid, you guys lost a ton of money. I couldn't live with myself. I started this channel to help, not get anything from you. All I ask is you just subscribe if you're doing it. Comment, ask me questions. I don't care. If you don't like the video, don't like it. I'm not going to ask or beg for likes. That's no way. That's nothing pisses me off on other channels than that. So I'm not going to ask that of you. I will ask to subscribe and share and get other people in our community. Yes. So until Bitcoin kind of makes its next leg up, we might be trapped a little bit. That is accumulation zone. I do have some worries about NVIDIA earnings. Even if they're pretty good. The last time they were real good and AI sold off. So I am a little frustrated with AIOZ. I know I bring that up a lot, but it's probably my most successful thing in this market so far. I mean, buying something at a penny, a ton of it, and it going up to $1.09. When you did it before anyone was talking about it, it kind of makes me feel good. Buying Ondo when people, Joshua Jake was ripping on Ondo forever. Now he's, he jerks off all over Ondo. Any women on here, I apologize about that. I get carried away. But that's the truth. So I have some pride in the ones that I've helped people with because I know a lot of people who bought AIOZ at 9 cents, 10 cents. I know a ton of people who listened to me and bought Ondo at 24 cents. That's wonderful. That makes me, it's exactly why I started this. It's exactly why I'm here. Invest in yourself, brothers and sisters. Take some of this money that you are going to make, and you are going to make it. But to make money, you have to have money. Do what you got to do. Stop drinking booze if you're spending $20, $30 a week on that. Throw that in Ondo. Throw it in AIOZ. Throw it in something, the $30 you're spending. Invest in yourself with these profits. Get yourself healthy. All this means nothing if you're not healthy. What's up, Zayu Towit? Hope you're well. Yes. What is on my list today to buy? Okay. I was fairly tapped out in my mind of buying for now, but there are a few things I'm looking at. Maybe if Injective ducks down to $22, which I don't think it will, I'm buying more of that. XRP, I'm well set on at 17 cents for years, not touching it. Benki, I keep saying I'm done with that. Truth of the matter is, I bought a shitload more yesterday. And drops down to $1.014 today. I'm buying a crap load more, about just $3,000 worth. XLR, and it's frustrating because a lot of these are not taking off at all. I believe they'll have their shot. It's just they're not having the volume like they should. XLR, you listen to anyone talk about XLR. Look them up. XLR. You'll hear nothing but positivity on it. Their token supply suck though. It's almost 1 billion. But that's AXL. It's a great project. Amen. Definitely subscribing after this. Thank you. Well, thank you, Master. Yeah, thank you, Zaya. Zalu Toast. Yeah, I have a hard time with pronouncing many names. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. If you could share to other people, let's keep growing. As you can see from my subscribers, I've been on for 9, 10, 11 months. I do this. I'm not going to do fancy videos. I'm not going to tell you to join my Discord group. I'm not going to tell you to join my Telegram, my Sniper Club, my Whale Club, my, Ran at Banter now has some stupid name. They all have these private pay me groups. Don't do it. You don't need to. If it does good for you, fine. But I can tell you, just being on this or listening to most people for free is all you need. I will never ask anything from you. Ever. But they're doing it for a living. I'm not. This is not how I intend to make money. I'm giving back. I'm giving back. At least the knowledge that I know, all the mistakes I make every day. Right? I just told you about. Instead of Sui, I bought Say, both when they got listed. 30 cents, I could have bought Sui. Instead, I bought Say. Wrong choice. I bought Aerodrome and Velodrome. I bought Aerodrome first. like 7, 8 cents, something like that. I sold it. Went on the dip down. I knew it would be great, but I just wanted to take the money out and reinvest it into property and a couple other things. So I make mistakes all the time, but I share them. Illuvium, yeah, I've got it. Oh, hey, C90. Dang, it's doom and gloomy here in Indiana. Yeah, you know, we got some sun. It's been gloomy here too, brother. But we finally got some sun. So it's looking good. Hope you're well. Illuvium, yeah, I like Illuvium. I have a ton of it. At like 70 cents, 80 cents. I started buying it at $1. So Illuvium is just a game. It was big last time. The tokenomics of Illuvium are unbelievable. It just doesn't have the heat right now. Do I think it's a good buy here? It depends on how much money you want to spend. I think there's other better buys. I mean, I think minimum we'll see $100 to $200 out of it. I was hoping when we were heating up months and months ago, it'd be more like $1,000 play, which it could easily get to $600-700 because of the tokenomics. But it's not like something like Verse, Superverse, or IMX, which I'm not holders of, which are great projects. I just don't love the tokenomics of it. Gaming's not taking off, right? Illuvium's just a game. So buying into a game narrative is a tough deal, especially at $41, right? I mean, Illuvium's tokenomics are 5 million circulating supply. I think that's total supply too. Their all-time high is $2,800. The cycle low is $29, right? So it's a big swing, but still only $29. But their volume is down 60%, 34 million. It will take nothing to get it to $100, I can tell you that. But the gaming narrative has to take off and people have to jump in it. So it'll move fast. Technically, I should be a buyer here to bring down my average cost. DCA, I'm out of the gaming thing. I have Illuvium, and I was going to buy Superverse at like 30, 40, 50 cents. I don't know. Elio Trades and Alex Becker. I don't want to really invest in anything they're part of. Hope that helps. Master of the stock. Oh, MSTR. I don't know what that is. I was a equities trader many years ago, so I don't really follow the equities. I just do my 401k, which kills it. Advice to invest in property. The first timer, I have 10 to 15k saved. That's not enough money to invest in property. I'd rather invest it in property, which is a property play, PROPY. You can't do anything with $10 to $15,000 in regards to property, real estate, right? Your property taxes will be huge, depending where you're at. I would say look at the cryptos, follow the community here, get some advice from them, and that's where you want to invest, in my opinion. Property, you need more than that. Interest rates are way too high. Well, good job saving that money. Let's double it. Don't go all in on something, but 10, 15K, you could easily get 100K out of that this bull run. A more long-term guy, the day trade is too risky. Yeah. No reason to day trade. That's not this channel. I did that back in the day, and it's not where I'm at. But you have plenty of channels for that. It is very risky. You're early, it sounds like, but you're not too early. Too early is a good thing in crypto. Like a year, 2, 3 years ago. You have great prices because the prices right now, so many of these alts are way lower than they were a few months ago. So you have great opportunities to jump in. It's just look into what you want to get into. You can go ahead and look at my portfolio stuff on this channel. The last few videos, I probably go over them. Happy to do it again. C90, I may have pulled out a 10K in ADA before. Yes, but ADA before it's pumped, but I put that in Noble at 0.027. Love it. Oh, dude, killing it. Also, Akash was wonderful too. Great buy. MicroStrategy. Okay, yeah, MicroStrategy is wonderful. Gotcha. It is essentially a times leverage on Bitcoin. It's okay, higher risk than BTC, ETF, higher potential reward. Yeah. So I was listening to Rand this morning, C90, him saying he wouldn't invest in Bitcoin. He would invest it in MicroStrategy. I think MicroStrategy is fine. Not me. Nope. It'll do good as Bitcoin does well, but he's like MicroStrategy, Bitcoin, if that gets to 150K, MicroStrategy will be at like $1,000. Not necessarily. So I think MicroStrategy is nothing more than a Bitcoin company at this point. Why not buy Bitcoin? But if you had $10,000 or $15,000, I'm certainly not buying Bitcoin at all. You're welcome. Got a lot of info in the first 10 minutes of this video, and I learned of months of other people's channel. Wow. Well, thank you. That's what did I say that you learned from? I just kind of get on here and ramble. I didn't have anything to. A lot of times I have stuff to say and points I want to go over. This was just more of my typical video of where we're at right now. You're all early. C90 could tell you this. C90's been in this a long time. We have a pretty friendly, small community here. Not a lot of input from everyone, unfortunately, but hopefully, that was my hope. If I really tried when I started this channel and did pretty videos and did it the same time every day, I did it like you should, I'm sure I'd have 1,000 subscribers or something like that and really marketed myself. I can't. It's not, that's not what I want to do. I just want to help when people need it. Hey, Javi. There's a single point of failure. It's all about Michael. Exactly. No next of kin or spouse. Yes. If something was to happen to Sailor, bye-bye. Wouldn't be good for Bitcoin, to be honest with you, at this point. And it would certainly be horrible for MicroStrategy. But I'm glad I'm helping you, say you. Looks like you do a lot of research and you're very well informed about different narratives. You're providing much more information than many influencers who, yes. Oh, well, thank you, Javi. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. What's up, Rich J? What's up, brother? Well, I'm old. I feel very young. I'm 52. I've been in markets my whole life. I started at the Chicago Board of Trade when I was 21 years old. I'm 52. I lost $6 million at 28, 29 in the dot-com thing. I've done everything bad and everything good in my life when it comes to investing, partying, you name it, health. Health is a big one for me. That's where I'd love to, because all this money that we're going to fucking make, and we're going to make it. You're going to make it. $10,000, $15,000, that's enough to at least make you $100K if you do it right. So you're going to make it. All of you on here, if you do the right things. But what good is it if you feel like shit? Right? You might not be thinking about it in your teens, your 20s and 30s. That's most of the people who listen to it, except for my brother, Metal, up in Canada. He's an older guy like me. I hate to say I'm old. I really feel very young. Most old people can't run a 5K every morning and then work out and keep it going from 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. to 11 at night. What good is it if you don't feel good? Eventually, the shit you're doing at your age now will catch up to you. Don't let it. It did for me. Treat your body well and your mind will thank you. Having billions and millions of dollars won't help you if you can't get it up. If it hurts to walk. You know what I'm saying? Just answering my questions, answering people's questions, different options to do with what you got. So thank you. I'm here for the long run. You'll hear from me more. That's wonderful. Yeah, anything you got, brother. Feel free to comment. I typically get back to everyone. And I'm always happy to do live streams or short videos on particular questions. If I don't want to type out a paragraph, I'll just do a short video for you if I know the question. Now, I'm not going to tell you something I don't know, right? If you ask me about, hey, where's this price going? I can't tell you that. I don't know. Nobody knows. Hey, where's Bitcoin going? Is Bitcoin going to hit $200,000? I can't tell you yes or no. I can tell you where I think it's going. My opinion, where I would like to see it go. I didn't think we would get up to $94,000 this quick. I'm the first person to tell you that. Who's going to buy at 100K besides institutions? Well, I believe that we are going to blow past 100K, but I'm not a 300, 400K Bitcoin guy type of guy. I think it could happen one day, and the more and more this changes, the more I believe in it. Why? Because of the institution. If it was just a retail game, if it was just us, Bitcoin's not at $94,000 right now. I can tell you that right now. If BlackRock was not involved, if Biden was still there, and I'm just for you new people to know, I am not left, I am not right, I am middle path like the Buddha. I'm not a Trumper, I'm not a Harris or Bidener. I'm a pretty logical person. I didn't vote for either of them. I just want you to know that. I'm really a middle path guy, being good to each other, but I'm not a pacifist either. Hi, Day 6365. Where am I from? I'm from Chicago area, Illinois, America. America. I have a question. You are a citizen of which country, by the way? I am Indian. Welcome, brother. Welcome. A lot of Indian brothers and sisters where I live here in Illinois. I am from Illinois. Illinois. Some people say Illinois with an S because there's an S. It's silent, by the way. Just like Indiana's with the C90. Day 65, welcome. Subscribe if you will. Got 25 of you on here. That's nice. I don't typically get that, especially I didn't even plan this. We're doing Thanksgiving this weekend with my family and my daughter's boyfriends and all that. Vegan one, of course. So I got to do some shopping soon. What else do you guys got for me? We got to hang on. There's not a rush at all in regards. You're not late. You're extremely early. But if you're in here, you might as well really pick some targets that you think are going to do well for you. I will go over my, what is the max price you think, because Trump wants to buy 1 million in 5 years, which is more than created amount each day. So that'll be a huge supply shock. But just because Trump wants to do something doesn't mean, even though he has the House, he has the Senate, Congress, everything, it doesn't mean he's God. He says he wants that. It doesn't mean he really wants that. Let's see what happens when he gets in. But just by him talking like that, which he hasn't in a while, remember all the stuff he said at the Bitcoin conference. But let's say we do start adding to a reserve, right? He's doing all the right things. He's just got to talk about it. If he just starts speaking of it, Bitcoin's going to shoot up. So let's have wishful thinking, but let's be realistic about that, okay? We don't know. If that is the truth, if he's able to get that past, $500,000 Bitcoin, no problem. I don't see that happening. I hope it does. Then the volatility will be kind of gone. And that is concerning. So now it's time to make money in it. So we just don't know what he's going to do and what he can do. What you say on a campaign trail is different than when you get in office. We all know that, my brothers, my sisters. We all know that. Let's see what happens when he gets sworn in and what he does. That's not going to be his number one priority. It's going to be immigration first. Does that answer your question? Is Ethereum ever going to pump from ETF passing? Yes, Ethereum will pump. I don't know, right, in regards to people think $9,000, $10,000. I think doubling it from where it's at is reasonable. When Ethereum moves, it moves. But right now, what's taking the fire from that is Solana. Right, so if I had $10,000 I was going to invest and I just wanted to double it, I'd be doing it in Solana. Okay. Now I own Solana at $60, $70, $80. But I would not be putting in Ethereum. Me personally. It will move. And then everyone's going to be like, oh shit, I could have bought it at $3,000. It will move. It's just the fire's not there. And there's so much bad talk about it that it's like, L2s. And when Ethereum moves, L2s will move. But it's just not the narrative. And it never, it's just kind of how it rolls. It had its play last bull run, and it moved slow then as well. It moved extremely slow, and then it moved to 44, 45, whatever, 100. I hope that answers your question. In India, how about 1 cent Shiba? Nope. I am him 423. Welcome, welcome. Subscribe, please. Hate asking, but you guys are new. No, it'll never reach a penny, ever. It can't. Tokenomics will never let it. Bonk, which has less supply, will not reach a penny. I hope it does. It's good money for me. It's the only meme coin I own. Shiba, I would not be a buyer of that. And don't ever think it's going to reach a penny, ever. It won't ever reach it. It can't, okay? It just can't. The tokenomics, which I go over in other videos, won't allow that. It's all, when you get into projects, if you're new to crypto, you have to think of the tokenomics, all the circulating supply it has and the supply that's going to be dumped on you. That is what prevents it going up fast, and it helps it go down very fast. You know, you have a project that has 5 million tokens. Even if there's not a lot of volume on it, you see like Alluvium, it's, you know, $40 some, or Quant, you know, will be $100, and there's not even a lot of volume. It's because it has 5 or 9 million tokens, right? A project like Time that I was talking about, Chronotech or whatever the other week, it has like a couple 700,000 tokens. It's a scam, but it's like got up to, when I was talking about it was $16, then it got up to $30 within one day, back down to $20. It's a scam, but because the tokenomics are so small, the token supply is so small, it moves extremely fast. Hope that makes sense, but don't count on Shiba ever going to a penny. Never, 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 100%. I will bet you, I will give you a Bitcoin if it reaches a penny, okay? It's not going to happen, so don't think it will. Don't invest in it, is my personal opinion. 10:45, good night. Good night, Scroll. If you could comment and whenever you need anything, subscribe. I'll answer. Yes, thanks for the realistic views. You got it, Quandale. You sub. Thank you, brother. I am him 23. I got some when it passed the ETF. What price was that at? Hamang Joshi. Jai Shri Ram. Well, welcome, Hamang. 290 SHIB will not get to a penny, but that would be, yeah, that would be 5.89 trillion market cap. C90 just did the math for me, right? It's not going to happen. Think about it. People are thinking we're going to get to a 10 trillion market cap in crypto. That's total market cap, 10 trillion. That would mean it would have half of the market cap, over half of the market cap. It can't happen. Okay. Thank you, C90. Scream for your life. Which country? Okay, yep, I'm from America. Do I have a British accent or something like that? Quandale Dingles. What do you think about the ICP? They get huge news coming. ICP I like. I'm not a buyer. I think ICP will do fine. I'm not like that. I can't think of his name. Jerry, who does videos with his tops off, who hates every crypto except for ICP. I don't know what it'll do. It'll never get back to all-time highs, ever, 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 ever. 20, 30, $40 maybe it could get to. I don't know. I'm not a buyer there. I think there's other plays. Good technology, good stuff like that. I'm not a fan. But I think you'll do okay in it in the bull run. You got Pepe and Floki. All right. Yep. I was tempted with Pepe the other week when they were listed, but I got staying with some of my convictions and didn't get in. You'll do good with those. Just sell them. Know when to sell them. Not now, but know when to sell them. Take profits. Because memes, when you have newer people come in, they'll go into alts, and they'll go into the memes that are on Coinbase, like Pepe, Floki. Floki's not there, but Pepe and Doge, maybe Shiba. I hate to see that. But a lot of money will go into that, and then into alts. You know, new people are not going to be buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, or even Solana. Probably, they might buy Solana. It depends if it's $400 or $200. Just sold all my Shiba the other day, made $1,500. Beautiful. So I am. Make sure you take some of the $1,500. Take out money for taxes, please. Put that on the side. Do not use it. Do not invest it. Take it out to the bank. Don't touch it. Have a different bank account or whatever for taxes, crypto taxes, because you're going to pay taxes on that in a couple months. Please say Jai Shri Okay, I just did. Aerodrome Finance has doubled, almost tripled. Yeah, Aerodrome is a great play if you love base. I think it's a great play. Wish I didn't sell mine at 50 cents or wherever I did on July 3rd, but I did. No regrets. I'm not buying it here. I think it'll do great. It already has done great. It's just, as I always say, I screw up like the next guy. As much as I know, I go with my gut. And I'm not rash about anything. When I sell, I sometimes sell out of getting pissed off. I try to keep emotions out of it. But I deployed it to something else that did perfectly fine. I sold all the other day. You subbed also. I am him. Thank you. Welcome. Are you a farmer? Tell me about where you do work and your family. Hamjang Joshi. Subscribe and I will. I'm not a farmer. This is not my field. I'm walking. Nope. I am director of sales for a manufacturer, a very large $20 billion global company. That is what I do for money. Where I really make good money is in crypto and investing. That's where I make money. That's where I give back. But I am not a farmer. But I am a vegan. I am exactly what I sold Shiba. Yep, good job. What do you think about Mustap Murad and his plays? I don't know what that means, Quandale. Bitcoin is at all-time highs, but alts are going down slightly. What would be your interpretation? Bitcoin taking a breather here, potentially alts are going up. Yeah, so everything's just taking a breather. Concentration is on Bitcoin, right? It's at 94,175 right now. Alts are just taking a breather. Even XRP that had a huge run up, it just doesn't keep going up forever. XRP, has been a stable coin at 50 cents forever for many reasons. What happens in these markets is you have your run up, takes a breather, because we're not fully in right now, right? We're just at the beginning of a bull run. We're just at the beginning, volume and all that stuff. It's really predicated and it's really due to Trump, Gary Gensler, ETFs, right? There's no retail here. When retail comes in, that's when your alts go really crazy. And you'll see some alts won't do shit. Some alts will go down, or some alts will just stay where they're at. And then ones that you don't expect will run up. Ones you've never heard of. Ones that are in your portfolio. That's what I have. I'm going to name a couple in my portfolio for you all right now. Bitcoin, Propi, Near Protocol, Avalanche, Injective, XRP, AIOZ Network, Benki, Moonwell, Axelar, Cardano, Ondo Finance, Ethereum, XCN, which is Onyx Coin. That's a very high risk play. Metis, Velodrome, Cody, Marlin, Pond is the acronym, Say, Solana, Illuvium, Quant, Aave, Spirex, which is SPA. That ran up for no reason. District OX, Scale, Alchemy Pay, Polygon, Polkadot, Anchor, Cosmos, Celestia, Goldfinch Protocol, HBAR, VThor Token, Bonk, AMP, Flare, Shadow Token, Basic Attention Token, DGen, Alio, plus a few others. That's what I'm in. I'm not telling you to buy all those because a lot of them are shit. But right now the market is just, that's what it does. Money's going into, there's a war going on between Bitcoin shorts and longs right now. They're fighting to keep it below 95 and get it above 95. So your alts are taking a breather. You look at the volume. Look at the volume. Volume will tell you it all on your projects. You're always going to have profit takers, brothers and sisters. XRP's volume is wonderful, and with that XRP, you're gonna, and Cardano, you're gonna have people dumping on you, like Ripple dumping on you, and all that type of thing. Tell me which good robotics companies are there to invest into from NASDAQ. Can't help you there, brother. I don't really follow equities too much, just my 401k. At my age, that's all I need to do. Equities was decades ago. I'm out of it. You also sold your aerodrome. Yeah. What can you do? No regrets. Must stop Murad. He got famous from a speech he gave at Token 224 about Memecoin super cycle, and he published Memecoins. No such thing as a super cycle will not happen. Don't listen to what you'll hear. Memecoin super cycle by Ran and all these fools. There's no such thing. It can't happen. Everything has a downturn. Picks, Quandale, Dingo, picks. I just named off my portfolio. You can look at those. XRP, any good to buy? I would have said a while ago, I own it at 17 cents for years and years, a ton of it, over 100,000. I would have said probably not. We have to see what happens. I think we can get a few dollars out of it. It's, we got a big token supply there, so you got to be careful. And it's been suppressed, so that's lovely. We will get another pump up once Gary gives a resignation letter that we're supposed to happen. So we don't fully know. I'm cold, man. But XRP, I've been frustrated with for obvious reasons. I'm frustrated with XRP because they dump on us, token supply, stuff like that. But I am happy with them because they fought for us. And I was a believer in what they were doing. I was just shitting on them because it never moved. And I was frustrated with...
I was like running...
Hold on. Frustrated with the tokenomics, which I still am. I'm frustrated that Ripple dumps on us. I do not like that. Who would, right? So I think there's much better plays, but I don't know. XRP has a very large token supply. I think it could get to all-time highs. But we have to see what happens. If the SEC, if Gary resigns, we're going to see another pump. We're going to see it no matter what. I will tell you this. You got to hand it to XRP. It was a stable coin at 50 cents forever. Now it's stabilized at $1.10. It dropped down a little bit yesterday, right back. That's wonderful. That's incredible. $1.10. It hasn't done that for freaking years. And right before, after the SEC case was announced, I bought a little more because I knew they were going to stop trading it and delisting. So I bought some more. And I said, I'll just let it hibernate for a few years because they're going to win. I knew I had faith. Otherwise, I would have sold it. I didn't sell it. I was up money at the point. I bought more. I'm like, at least it's better than a freaking bank account. Here's the key. Do you think I shouldn't be driving already, huh? Polka starter. Yeah, it's okay. Javi. I'm not a buyer, but it's okay. I don't know. I know a lot about a lot of projects, but I don't typically go into depth with them, right? I'm technical on my end. I don't like to explain it. I don't like to get into it. I just kind of tell you more of the overall market. I don't get into too deep into anything except for the projects I'm in. Not to pump them. I have no power of that. Do you think that SPX 6900 good play in the Memecoin marking SP? I don't know anything about that, brother. I don't know anything about that. I don't follow memes at all. I'm never going to be a proponent of it. I'm happy that everyone makes money in it. I get worried that you're going to lose money, and we want to limit that. We want to minimize losing money in crypto. If you're new here, the likelihood is you're going to lose the majority of what you invest in if you do this, if you don't sell. And if you take your 10 or 15,000 and you spread it between 50 projects, small projects, meme coins, high risk stuff. We don't want to do that. And we want to be paying attention when to sell. We're not near there. Always take profits. I'm going to stress that. Always take profits. AI foo. XRP, yes. I own XRP. I'm not an army dude. I don't invest with my heart. I invest with my mind. It's nice to have a community which drives price. That's wonderful. But don't fall into the narrative that it'll be $589 or $1,000 or it's going to rule the earth. It won't happen. It can't. But it may do very well. But they'll have to burn a ton of supply. They'll have to burn a ton. It's got 50 billion. So it's got to burn a ton. He's explained about XRP. Hold on to it. for the long road. Yeah, but I think, you know, I'm depending on what happens, I may be a seller at $5 if it reaches there. That'd be great. Not all of it. Oh, guys, I got to do my thing. I hate to get off with 32 of you on here. I rarely do have that. Last questions before I bail. What do you got for me? I do appreciate everyone on here, and I will do more and more. If you could put on notifications, I believe you got to do that to know it. I'll go live more often. I typically do every day, but I get buried, travel a little bit to help people. I appreciate you. You'll hear from us. Wonderful. You're welcome, Javi. Yeah, put on your notification. I'll try to give you guys more warning. Every now and then I just go, boom. I might go live again later, you know, if all of you want to join. So thank you. For my newbies and my oldies, love y'all. Appreciate it. I'm here to help you all out. Nothing more. Want nothing more than that. Subscribe and put on your notifications. If it's good enough to like, hell, let's see if I don't think I've ever gotten above 15 likes. Let's see if we can do that. It's the last time I'll ask for a like ever. Love you all. Thank you. Don't be afraid to comment. And if there's certain things you want to discuss on my next streams or do shorts of, I'll do it. That's why I'm here. Bye. How does Sui look in the long run, Tony? Hey, Tony. I think Sui looks wonderful. Don't love the tokenomics of it at all, but Sui it's already done incredible. Sui is a great play. I'm not a buyer here, but I think it's already done very well. It may be the sweetheart of the bull run, but it has had a big run, and everything takes a break. You know, the tokenomics are not favorable, that or SEI, but it's just getting started. Let's see when the next token supplies come out, and a lot of the token supply won't matter in a bull run, but if it dumps like 2-3 billion, I don't know what they've got coming our way, it will hinder it a little bit. All right, boys and girls, gotta go.